Let's stop with this narrative that every happy couple we see must really be miserable and they're probably faking it. I think some people tell themselves that as a coping mechanism to deal with the fact that they're struggling with where they are in their own lives. It is a far healthier approach to life to say that while I may not be in that season in my own life, I can also acknowledge that that does exist out there for other people. Because the truth is, it does. There are people out here who are in happy, healthy, thriving relationships. There are men out here who are not cheating on their wives. There are wives out here who feel very appreciated and they're not being taken advantage of. Those relationships do exist, and that's okay.
Have you ever had someone kiss you all over your face and then make it to your lips and then they kiss you 100 times on your lips? Have you ever had someone pull you in closer because you were just too far away and they just wanted to feel the warmth of your body right next to them? Have you ever laughed so hard at something so silly and the shared laughter just fills your heart with nothing but warmth and joy? Have you ever had someone love you beyond who you are? Have you ever had someone love you for every single thing that you are, good and bad? Have you ever had someone stick beside you through all of your hardships and hard times? Have you ever had someone make sure that you are good no matter what? Like, they love to know that you're okay, you're safe, you're protected. Have you ever had someone never try to change you? They let you be you and they enjoy you for who you are. But they can correct you when they feel like, you're not being who you told them you want to be. Have you ever had someone just say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you? I love you so much because every time I look into your eyes, I see nothing but love. Yeah, that's true love. Some good love. And that's a luxury to have. Not everyone can have that. And if you do have it, make sure you're taking care of it. For real. Don't sabotage.
So when me and my husband were dating and we would get into disagreements or arguments, I would not talk for days. My husband is the complete opposite. He wears his heart on his sleeve. He's more of a very direct communicator, more of the let's talk about this now so that we could just move past it and get over it. I wouldn't talk for 2 or 3 days. And that's the thing. As introverts, you already know, we could be by ourselves for a very long time. So I would just be at my apartment chilling with my shows on and my snacks. It wasn't even anything crazy. He would call and he would text and I would just kind of brush him off or not answer. One time he was like, it's like you're punishing me for being upset. You're putting me on punishment and I don't like that. At first I was in denial and at first I was just like, what are you talking about? We don't realize that just because you're being passive and just because you're being subtle about your shade does not make it any less of a form of manipulation. And this is the thing about dealing with a man who's very emotionally intelligent, is that they will challenge you and call you out on your stuff in a loving way. I had to learn and I had to put on my big girl drawers and learn how to communicate. Whole silent treatment, really feeling the type of way, but acting like you don't feel the type of way. They ask you what's wrong and you don't want to say what's wrong because you're like, well, he should already know. And so I'm just going to be silent. All of that it's not going to work. When we look at social media and relationships, I think we look at it just from the aesthetics point of view, oh my God, they look so cute together. And it looks really pretty, right? The photos, the filters, the cute captions. Okay, the work is not aesthetic. Sitting at therapy and talking about childhood trauma is not aesthetically pleasing. It is so beautiful because I think the right person really helps you be the best version of yourself. And I know that God uses marriage and uses relationship as a form of sanctification to make you better, to make you look more like him, to make you more honest, more loving, more kind, more patient. And so it's a beautiful thing.
Somebody said that being in a healthy relationship and being with someone who is secure with themselves is so humbling. Because you don't gotta text all day or talk all day for you to still admire me and love me the same way you did yesterday. We have separate lives and you're an addition to my life, but not my whole life. Okay? And if something's wrong, we can communicate about it and not argue at all and not raise our voices. And you don't gotta share your location with me because you trust me. And you will hope that I trust you. Okay? I think that some of us get so stuck in the social media world where you see people, cheating and just not being good people. You forget that there's actually great people out here who still want that fairy tale ending and they're gonna do everything to get that. Not everybody's a cheater. not everybody out to do you wrong. And until you realize that, you will never experience the love that you deserve. Yeah. Yeah.
I've been single for 4 years, and I have not had the vernacular to describe exactly what I want in a partner, and it finally came to me today. My desire is to be with someone whose intentions are to love and not for love. When you really break it down and think about it, when people do things for love, there's a certain yearning and desperation attached to that, right? Sometimes it doesn't come from a pure place. It comes from needing something, from wanting to prove something and to get a specific outcome. And I think when you move from a place of love, when it's just who you are, when it's your core, when it's your default mode, I think there's no attachment to the love that you give. There's no expectations once you give it out. It's just you give it out so freely because it's just who you are. And I've never been a girl who just wants to be in a relationship to be in one, or just to say that I have somebody. It's not that deep. I prefer to be alone. But I feel like because my core, my default mode is love, right? I drown the people in my life in it, and it's just because of who I am. There's no expectations. There's nothing that I need back from them. My deepest desire is to have somebody who is the same, who doesn't care to be in a relationship, because if you care too much, to me, then you're willing to settle just to say you have one. And I don't want that. I want to be with someone who I know chooses somebody not out of desperation, not out of loneliness, not out of complete desire to fulfill a void, but just because that person is going to add something to their life that maybe is already there, but you just make it a little bit better. Yeah.
I just want to get this off my chest real quick, then I'm up out of here. Everybody know I want to be in a relationship. Okay, cool, blah, blah, blah. But I realize what it is. I miss the feeling of being in love. I miss what it feels like. I miss being busy all day, and then you remember it's date night, you get to see your baby, so you fly home doing 90 playing your favorite love songs. I miss hearing a love song and one person consuming my whole shit. I miss goddamn the small things in physical touch. Holding hands. Being able to kiss a forehead. Goddamn rub your foot on my leg. I miss fucking moving to center council at the movie so we closer together in this bitch. You understand me? Mama, put your leg over mine or else I can't sleep what we doing. I miss going through the drive-thru and knowing what my person wants. She said light ice. Don't let the ice be dark. You understand what I'm saying? It be those small things that we begin to fall in love with. And I promise you, it's those small things we forget to value when we have it.
The love of your life will be the love you didn't need to fight for. They're going to love you effortlessly. They're going to respect all of your conditions, and they're going to make sure that they do not commit them. You're not going to fight for them to love you. You're going to be grateful because they love you immensely despite all the things you don't love about yourself. The love of your life will be the love you don't have to fight for.
You can honestly tell when a man is in love with you or if they even just like you, because men are not dumb. Like, they see the stuff that women want all over social media. They're not stupid. If a man really likes you, they're not going to go all day without texting you, bro. They're not going to go all day without hearing from you because they want to know you're okay. They want to know if you ate. They want to know if work drained you. They want to know if you got any sleep. They want to know if the goals that you told them that you were going to do, if you started working towards that. That's how you know if a man likes you. A man is not going to watch you struggle. A man is not going to sit there and listen to your problems without trying to help you find a solution. They're not going to hit you with a, oh, damn, that's tough. The same way how your problems is making you lose sleep, it's going to make them lose sleep too, because they love you and they're going to hurt at the fact that you're not at ease. Your mind is not at ease. A man is going to do whatever it takes to make your life a little bit easier. Even if they can't give you the world right now, if they really love you, they're going to do whatever it takes to make your life a little bit easier. And this is why I refuse to settle for anything less than. A man is not going to want to see you cry. A man is not going to want to see you confused on why you're not texting, why he not texting you back, why he not picking up your phone calls. A man is not going to make you feel bad about expressing how you feel. A man is not going to play victim because you express how you felt. A man that loves you is going to take your feelings into consideration for the next time. If he does some stupid shit, he's going to know because you communicated that feeling to him, and then he's going to work with that. He's not going to take your feelings and gaslight you to make you feel like you're fucking crazy because of how you felt. When a man truly loves you, you're going to know. If you tell that man you like flowers, that's all he's going to bring you is flowers. If you tell that man you like to travel, he's going to make sure he booking trips with you. If you tell that man you don't like pickles on your burgers, men pay attention to details. He's going to make sure every single time he gets you a burger, there ain't no pickles on there. And this is why I refuse to settle for less. I would rather be by myself every fucking day until I die before I get a man that acts like they don't have no damn sense. Before I get a man that wants me to be out of my soft feminine era so he could be feminine. I need a man that's going to lead. I need a man that's going to be dominant so I can be submissive. And I have yet to find that yet. So if y'all know somebody, let me know.